Hello, everybody. Welcome to XM live trading session in the beginner's room. It's time for chart patterns and candlestick formations, but I suggest we do post-election discussion and maybe trading, maybe managing, maybe only discussion or learning. Of course, patterns and candles are always there to trade. Thanks to them, I woke up this morning way richer than yesterday. Of course. Uh, I loved the price action I saw, and I see the results. Meanwhile, I'm trying to also join again the beginner's room. I see the results that are smashing. This is like haven't seen for so long period of time. Maybe before I born, or maybe when I born, basically we had this kind of elections back in the history. Um, Not only Trump won, he has a red sweep. It's all Republicans. Everything that we have discussed as a scenarios that might happen, like Trump to win and Democrats to take House of Representatives, it's not already a strategy. Like my source yesterday that we were discussing, that my friend is following a long time ago, he was saying that he is expecting mostly Harris to win, but maybe he was biased, as then he changed for now for Trump yesterday in our discussion, and really this morning Trump won. I am usually with no bias, and I'm not a political analyst and trying to stay away from something that is not in my expertise. I do follow, I have opinions, I do follow their policies and everything. Just I don't do predictions, but I can also share all the time expectations, but I don't like to do predictions because first, I don't feel good in this. Second, I'm a trader and investor. I just wait results to basically allocate my trades. And our positions, short gold and long Bitcoin that we did, from the dips yesterday, for it was not for elections, it's a general amazing trading and price action, worked. So it worked very, very good everywhere. I'm the most happy with my portfolio, basically, which is not designed for a Trump winning. It's just designed based on macro picture, based on what the presidents are going to do, both. Like if Harris wins, there will be uh, the spendings, which spendings are still going to boost the stocks and like assets I'm buying, as well as the Trump. Like I was never being bearish on Bitcoin. Even if Harris wins, I said that I'm going to buy Bitcoin, and if it drops initially, I would buy the dip. So all of those bets that we decided to trade together, they worked very well. So these are kind of, I consider them as more as natural positions, which are going to benefit regardless of who wins. There are stocks, there are sectors, there are trades that are not good for some president and better for other president. Let's say, simply this morning, I woke up because I went to bed very late, explaining a little bit about how manage the situation. Went to bed very late. I felt like sick, let's say, and I was following the news and so, but there was no results back last night when I was watching. And this morning I felt really bad, and I felt like I need to take a little bit more rest because this day is gonna be a long day. And I decided not to check the results immediately, but to check my portfolios, both investing and trading portfolios and accounts. I saw that the results are brilliant. It's just everything is green. It's huge percentages gain. I'm like, wow, what's going on here? Um, but I cannot predict who won based on the positions I took because, as I said, they are more neutral. I think that regardless of who wins, they would go up, maybe with different dynamics, but I see them as bullish. Then I decided to check oil, which was the, like, by the Bitcoin, we see this as a winning position. This morning also had a pullback. So this actually confused me. Profit taking happened. This confused me. And I'm like, let's check oil then. Boom. it was a plunge this morning. And here, so I'm like, okay, there is no buyers here. Like probably Trump won, or probably Trump is winning. The odds are on he wins. So exactly, then I opened. He was needed only 3 votes to win the presidency. Now we have it official. Trump is leading. He is the president, new president of United States of America. And not only the president, Republicans are winning House of Representatives, more places, and also Senate, which is making red sweep. I am what this would mean for the strategies for trading and investing strategies that we have discussed yesterday. Let me quickly remind what kind of pattern could be good for could open a high trading opportunities. This was Trump winning, as we said, Trump winning, and House of Representatives taken by Democrats. And this will equal debt ceiling problems, or vice versa. If Kamala Harris wins and House of Representatives are taken by Republicans, it would be even more dramatic liquidity issues early next year. But we don't expect this right now because there are you can do all the decisions. Everything is way easy right now to use based on Trump's policies and what is going to go up and what is going to go down. What are the current strategies for trading and investing? For trading, I bet on price action, okay? Because it's short-term market emotions. Maybe every sentence that he's bringing from now on can increase different emotions among traders and also investors. Short-term hands that will create short-term sentiment and liquidity, and long-term trends will depend on the underlying fundamentals or major changes that he's planning to do. What I believe shortly, I think that Trump still is a great spender. Okay, I think he's going to spend a lot of money, meaning that he's going to fix the debt ceiling issue at the early stage. We won't see this news and dramatic discussions about debt ceiling, which is sometimes depends on who is leading power in USA, and debt ceiling can become short-term issue, can increase the concerns about US default and etc. But if Trump wins together, let's say directly red sweep, his decisions is going to be very easy to fix this debt ceiling issue. So we are not paying attention to that currently. Hello, Nandom. How debt ceiling? Usually, it's a ceiling that you cannot get more debt than you can. You can get only X amount of debt. You cannot get more. Not that they are not allowed to take any debt, but this debt that they can get is not going to be enough to pay the bills, to make massive changes, infrastructure changes, healthcare changes. All the changes that he's preparing to do are not going to be enough. So US needs money government needs money in order to do all these changes that they will do in the economy. So how that's going to happen? They will postpone or find a way to increase the debt ceiling, which will allow Trump to borrow more money. So, which is going to create new debt, which new debt will be financing everything that he's promising, for example. And central bank, most probably at some point, in order to stabilize the liquidity conditions, domestic liquidity conditions in the economy, will start QE next year. They want or not, they have to. So the thing is that what is going to happen with the asset like this, where he's going to, what is important here, where the Trump, if this is the economy, okay, economy, and this is Trump, this is the debt, this is the Fed. Okay, how things works. He's taking over right now, and he's taking not only as a president, but also House of Representatives and the Senate. So this is called red sweep. What it means, whatever he likes to pass as a bill, it will pass. It will happen. high likely. Um, so which means that which sector he's going to look for um, uh, get more debt, because US currently has, this is Treasury Department, which is also a government. In their cash account, they have 700 or like 800 billions of dollars in cash. So this money will be spent fast. Okay, this is the liquidity that Treasury Department currently has. There is also, let's say, plus 200 billions of dollars from their reserves, which reserves are in the Fed's account. Their reserves in the central bank. So what is going to happen? They'll start spending this $1 trillion in order to do all the changes that he's expecting. So we expect plus $1 trillion to went into the economy, and this $1 trillion will boost big part of the economy. Like it's going to be very strong growth in that part of the economy. Now we need to think which part of the economy he will spend. Well, based on his policies, from what he promised to what he's going to do, I think there is a big differences, because we need to check statistics. So we need to be no bias here. If you are a big fan of Trump, you will think that everything will change. We are in the heaven and all these kind of things, etc. This is dangerous for trading and investing in general. We need to be, or if you are contrarian to Trump, let's say you hate his policies, you don't like, you are like, this is the worst president. That's also not good to be very much against, to have strong bias on the president. Okay, so in order to take the correct decisions, we need to look unbiased. We should have no bias, and we need to look what he's saying to what he is going to do, maybe in order to know on which direction we need to put our money on. Okay, so how we can do that? Pure statistics, because other way we need to wait for his decisions. That's going to be maybe a little bit late. We need to prepare a strategies that can help us to put our money to the correct places. So based on history, his promises that he's was doing as a previously as a president, and fake news, as he likes to call, as per the fact checks, there are very low. He's using a lot, they call lies or manipulation, I will say more correctly, and in order to gain more, competitive place and win the elections. So that's what are the statistics, which means that if he's going to do a good presidency or bad presidency will depends on what he's going to do for what he said that he's going to do. So this is what he said, promises, from promises to facts, or let's write them here, promises until these promises becomes facts. We have this space here, okay? We need to wait this time until we get this, which is going to be fact, which is going to be neglect, or which is going to be even counter decision. So in this time, we are losing this time if we wait for all the facts. But the best thing is to wait for this fact. So this time, we can use it to check the statistics. What are the statistics? That he usually do below 20% of what he is promising. He is using very high levels of manipulation. And this is basically leading for uncertainty. As I said yesterday, I think it was discussion with Nenad on the mobile app and also here on the live sessions. We've discussed about if he wins, dollar will become very strong. My theory is becoming strong dollar is because uncertainty arises, and in the short term, there is no better safe haven than the dollar. Dollar will skyrocket or become very strong compared to against almost everything, but Bitcoin, because it's a safe haven. Bitcoin is just going to be very positive on Trump for obvious reasons. That's considered to be a Trump bet. People buy Trump media stocks and Trump and crypto and Bitcoin in order to show their support and also the expectations that he's going to win. That's why we saw a very strong rally on those assets. I don't know about his media stocks. Basically, I'm not following it because I don't have them on my portfolio.